Do you wonder why, despite applying for so many jobs, you never even got a single call for an interview? Trust me, I have faced the same problem when I started my career. And in today's video, I'm going to share some valuable tips with you that you can use to create a powerful resume that will transform from this, which has not been generating any interview calls, to that powerful document that will attract the attention of employers. So let's get started. Hi, I'm Shahid, and today I will take you through my personal journey, learning from my mistake as an employee and the valuable insight I gain as an employer after conducting thousands of interviews. So stick around until the end, and I will also reveal a bonus tip that will skyrocket your chances of getting hired. So the first thing that you need to keep in mind is choosing the right design and format for your resume. As we all know, the first impression matters. So your resume should be visually engaging. This step is absolutely crucial in making sure that your resume stands out from the crowd and catches the attention of potential employers. So the only tool that I personally like is Enhance CV. I even use it to create my own resume, and let me tell you, it is a game changer. I'll put the link in the description below if you would like to check it out for yourself. So the way you structure and present your content plays a significant role because employers typically spend only 6 to 7 seconds scanning a resume. That's why the first page of your resume is like a snapshot that should convey everything they need to know about your target job and qualification. To achieve this, I recommend a format that includes a concise paragraph or a summary describing your roles and responsibilities in the beginning. Studies also suggest that an ideal resume length ranges between 450 to 600 words, but this guideline may be more applicable to generic resumes for those from individuals who are just starting their careers and may not have extensive work experience to highlight. If you have enough relevant information, you can extend your resume to more than one page, as I did. You want to present your information in a way that grabs attention from the start. For example, in my resume, I have ensured that a tailored summary, my current job, and key achievements are on the first page. This way, I make sure that the most important details are right there in a prominent position, catching the reader eye instantly. But it is not just about the order of information. I believe that showcasing your skills and projects effectively is crucial. It gives employer a clear picture of your capabilities and demonstrate the value you can bring to their organization. Do not forget to add your contact details in the header section, especially your LinkedIn profile. Studies suggest that including a LinkedIn profile link to your resume enhances your chance of getting a job. By the way, if you want to see how I have organized my own resume, feel free to check the link in the video description. You will get a glimpse of how you can structure your industry-specific resume to optimize its impact, as I did for SEO. Alright, next up is tailoring your resume to the job description. Studies have shown that approximately 63% of recruiters prefer to receive resumes that are personalized to the specific job position. When I say tailor, I mean you should carefully match your resume to the job description and ensure that you include all the essential elements relevant to the job you're applying for. According to different stats and studies, incorporating your keywords that are relevant to the job description is quite important. First, they help align your resume with the specific job description, demonstrating that you possess the desired qualification and skills. Second, they play a vital role in bypassing the ATS that almost 75% of the companies use to screen and filter resumes. Start by carefully reading the job description to understand the key responsibilities, qualification, and skill required for that position. You need to take note of all the important keywords and phrases used in that job description so that you can use them in your resume and highlight some of the key things in your summary. Here is a simple way to do this. Just grab almost 10 to 20 job descriptions of your desired position and put them into a word cloud generator. This tool creates a visual representation of the most commonly used word in those job descriptions. Now take a look at the word cloud and pay attention to the bigger and bolder keywords. These are the keywords that recruiters are likely to focus on. They represent the skills and qualification they are seeking in candidates like you. Once you have identified those important keywords, make sure to incorporate them naturally in your resume. You can sprinkle them throughout your resume, specifically in the summary section. This will help your resume align more closely with the desired qualification and catch the eye of hiring managers. Let's take a look at my resume and see how I have written the summary with the key phrases in mind, which makes me stand out from other candidates. I have highlighted my decade of expertise in the first line of my summary because for a senior role, a lot of experience is required, and I feel this is an important aspect. Then I mentioned my achievement in SEO, including SEO debate and high client retention rate. These aspects showcase my knowledge and trustworthiness. Additionally, I have noticed in many job descriptions, agency side experience is a must. So I included that in my summary while also highlighting my ability to manage multiple projects and teams. Finally, I have concluded my summary by showcasing my technical expertise. Now, if someone is looking for a senior role with a strong track record, relevant technical skills, and the ability to manage and grow teams and projects, I would be perfect fit for that role. Now let's talk about the third key point, which is quantifying your achievement. This is where you get to add those awesome things to your resume that make you proud. It is all about showcasing your achievements, or say your proud moments, with concrete facts and figures. Let's again have a look at my resume where I have used numbers while describing the job responsibilities. In the summary section, I have quantified my retention rate at 95%. In the achievement section, I quantified the number of SEO projects I worked on. I've also used a lot of numbers in my experience section to showcase my accomplishment. This not only demonstrates my experience in the field, but also gives employer a clear idea of my expertise and level of involvement when employers go through these numbers. It makes me stand out. They become curious about how I achieved these numbers, which can significantly increase my chances of receiving an interview call. Once I get a chance, I can easily explain these numbers in more detail. That's why quantifying your achievement is really important. It is a secret to standing out and getting selected for an interview call. However, make sure to not add any false information. Stick to what you have actually accomplished and try to quantify as much as you can. By highlighting your achievements and experience, you paint a solid picture of your contributions and their impact. Employers love seeing tangible results, and you are making sure they can't miss them. And here is a bonus tip for you. Whenever you achieve something noteworthy, work on a new project, or acquire a new skill, make sure to note it down. Often, when we sit down to write our resume, we struggle to recall all our accomplishments. By maintaining a list of these achievements, it becomes easier for us to remember and include them in our resume. But that is not all. This habit of noting down your achievements also have a long-term benefits when it comes time for your appraisal or seeking a promotion. Having a comprehensive list of all your accomplishments can be a game changer. It provides you with a wealth of talking points to demonstrate your growth and contribution to your employers. So make it a habit to record your achievements as they happen. Not only will it help you build a strong resume, but it will also serve as a valuable resource for future opportunities. Stay prepared, keep track of your successes, and watch your career soar. Now, armed with all the knowledge I have shared in this video, you are well equipped to create a powerful resume that will open doors and land you those interview calls. So that's all for now. In the next video, I will be diving into the next topic of how you can be prepared for an SEO interview. I will cover what question you can expect and how to handle them like a pro. So make sure to stay tuned. If you have any questions or want to share your experience, feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.